Hey coaches! So just finished listening to the National Wake Up Call this morning, and today is March 7th. And the girl that was on the call was Julie Voris. She has been a Beachbody coach for about 8 years now, and it was just really cool to listen to her talk and just hear, how she kept saying that Beachbody has not just changed her life, but it's changed her family's life. And at the end of the day, I just really want you guys to remember that, like when you just feel like you're having all these conversations and just nobody's, really, diving in yet and ready to like kickstart a fitness program or anything like that. Can't get my hair out of my face. Just remember that at the end of the day, this is your business. You have the choice to let other people affect whether or not you continue to do this or you give up. Okay? And to me, no one has that much power over my life, which is exactly why I'm not doing a 9 to 5 corporate America type job. I'm doing this because I want to be my own boss. I want to control my life. And I just believe that, this is the one life that we're given that's going to look like this and be this way. So why are you going to let somebody else tell you what to do or decide how it's going to turn out? So the biggest thing that she talked about today and why she said how she got her team out of a plateau. So it really just comes down to the most basic and simple aspects of this business. And that's what I want you guys to focus on every single day. Things like decorating your Instagram profile or, making really cool fitness videos. Things like that are awesome, don't get me wrong. But those things alone are not going to change your life. They're not going to propel your business forward. It honestly comes back to the simple, vital behaviors. And if you can at least just do these every single day, your business will move forward, your confidence will rise, and people will be following you and seeing all that you're doing, and then they're going to want to be a part of what you're doing. So it just comes back to pressing play on that workout every day, okay? Even if you're working out at the gym and you're going and lifting. I do that too. I'm a personal trainer. So between teaching classes, going to the gym and doing my own thing, I still get my workout in every day because it's about following that program. It's about teaching people that what we're doing is not just as simple as going to YouTube and, oh, I feel like doing yoga today. It's about following a program. Starting with an upper body fix, going to cardio, going to lower body fix, doing yoga, then Pilates, then active recovery. Doing it in that order, they're designed in that order for that reason. It's the same when I'm making fitness programs for my clients. I'm not going to start somebody off with a single leg squat or a deadlift if they've never worked out before. That is something that 8 to 12 weeks from this start date we'll get into. So that's why we are different. We want to tell people this is a progressive, systematic program. It is designed specifically in this order so that your body, your muscle groups, are all working together and can build that strength to be able to do those tougher exercises. And it all starts with you. You can't talk about it, you can't enjoy it, you can't be excited about it and tell other people if you're not doing it every single day. And honestly, there's just no better feeling than knowing that you woke up every day and you were able to complete something. Being able to cross things off your to-do list every day is awesome, but knowing that you did a 3-week, 6-week, or 8-week program and you showed up every day, even if you weren't perfect. So you had a donut, you had a burger, whatever. But as long as you press play every day, that confidence shows. People can hear it in your voice and they can see it in everything that you're sharing. Secondly is drinking your Shakeology. I can't stress this enough, but I never thought I'd be somebody that would drink a smoothie every single day. I like protein shakes. I love chocolate and peanut butter together. I just never thought that I would do it. I'm hands down obsessed with my Shakeology. Between the energy, just how I feel, it's something I'm truly passionate about when I talk to people about. I was drinking protein shakes for years. I never really talked to people about it. I mean, maybe I was, making some muscle gains, whatever. But as far as like feeling good, I never felt that way, so I never talked about it. Now I'm like, I want to tell people about this. I want to say, don't spend $80 on what you're just getting at GNC because of just how it's marketed. This is something that's actually going to make you feel really great and not just do certain things in your body that you can't necessarily personally feel or see. So drinking your Shakeology every day, being proof of that product. Thirdly, reading a book. It is as simple as reading a book. What's awesome in our team group is under the files tab, you're going to see personal development books. There's a link there, and they're broken up into categories. So, you don't really want to be reading a book right now about, social media savviness if you are killing it with your Instagram and Facebook. Maybe if, you're feeling that you can't stay motivated throughout the day, you're finding yourself being distracted. Find a book like The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. It's one of my favorite books. Or The Compound Effect, teaching you that little daily tasks every single day add up to create amazing things. It seems like we listen to somebody on like a cool little band on iTunes and you just never think they're going to get famous. And the next day you're hearing them on a top 40 radio and it just seems like they became this overnight success. But what we don't see is those long nights, those all-nighters, that in the studio for 80 hours a week, sending out sample DVDs and CDs to people to try to get their name out and their songs out. We don't see all of that. So to us, it just seems like an overnight success. People are not going to see all the daily little things that you're doing. They're just going to see you start as a beginning coach and then building this incredible team and you traveling with Beachbody. So it just comes down to doing those little daily behaviors, and books like that are awesome. And then, what was the last one that she had said? Fit. Focused, intense time. Fit. Every day might not be the same for you. I know it's not the same for me. But I know at the beginning of the week what my schedule is going to be at the restaurant. So I know that if I'm working a double on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm probably not going to be working a lot in the morning, which is my most productive time. So what I want you guys to figure out is really sit down and create business hours. This is so important for not only your sanity, but for you to be productive and to make sure that you're not cutting into family time. At the beginning, I really was always on my phone. I was constantly responding to people the second they messaged me back. And I realized that I was, taking time away from being with Ben. And he is the reason that I'm doing this, and I need to remember that. He's the top of my why, and I need to know that I don't want to sacrifice time with him just for this. At the same time, you do need to let your friends and family know that, you're starting a business, guys, and I understand that it's going to be hard in the beginning, but you just need to talk to them and communicate with them and say, I'm going to be sacrificing some time with you now, but it's only so that in 2 to 3 years from now, I can have all of my time with you. Okay? 2 to 3 years, sacrificing just maybe an hour a day. Just an hour a day, sacrificing that family time so that you can have the rest of your life to have 24/7 with your family and your kids and your friends. Rather than having maybe that hour or so right now, but only having that for the rest of your life. And always having to sacrifice time, sacrifice money, sacrifice family vacations. Right now is the time to grind. Right now is the time to sacrifice and make compromises so that in your future you never have to do that again. So my business hours, I know that I am most productive in the morning. So I wake up at 6 o'clock. From 6 until 7, I knock out a power hour. I do it because there's not a lot of people on Facebook, so I can really catch up with all the people that I just friend requested. I can do my follow-ups, send out some invites, and get my posts ready for the day. At 7 a.m., that is when I start drinking my Energize, so my pre-workout, and reading some personal development. By 7:30, I get my workout in. By 8, I'm drinking Shakeology, doing a few invites at the same time. And then by 8:30, I'm pretty much already great for the day. And from there, it's just checking into my interest groups, checking in with you guys, and then setting the rest of the day as far as to-do lists go. So setting those business hours. I know that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I work from 6 a.m. till 11 a.m. That might not be the same for you guys. You guys have families. I have a boyfriend. That's all I have right now. But it's just figuring out focused, intense time. So then that way you're being productive and you don't feel like you're working all these random hours, that you're not really doing anything in that time. Sitting down, even if it's 30 minutes. And if that's all you have, reach out to me. We'll come up with a list of things that are going to be most productive for you and most helpful for your business to get done in those 30 minutes. Okay? I hope this video helped. I'm really excited. I see so much for our team. And March is going to be an awesome month, guys, okay? Thank you.